interface will help us to change the visuals of our customer site. Right now, if you go to the top right corner and open store, you will see some of the visuals here. That will be the navigation icon here, the navigation bar on the top, and the logo and the header that is just behind this, and also some of the accent colors that we have here. That is almost, it is red, almost pink. So let's go and modify those. For now, that's the only modifications we can do. We plan on having different templates and other aesthetic options, but for now, this is all we have because we are ADA compliant and we make sure that not a lot of the things that are customizable here are readable for people with disabilities. So this is very important, as things like navigation bar and others are just some aesthetic options. They do not affect voice agents or any other kind of tool that could work for people with disabilities. So we will start seeing which modifications we can do here. Navigation bar, as I mentioned here, should be here at the top and on this side of the bar. So the nav logo will go on the top left, and we will use an icon from Facebook. So we will want to add there a link that will take people to Facebook. So there's an option to add the link. I will add my link here, and people will have to press on that call to action or that icon to make it work. So I will just save it for now and see if the changes reflected right now. If I go to the top left, I will see my Facebook icon, and if I press on it, it will take me to my Facebook page. So this is great if you want people to know that you have social media, or if you want them to press on that button, you can create a call to action graphic and use a link that they will go to. So let's move into the next one. That will be the navigation background. That is this part that is animated. You can use GIF, PNG, or WEBP, or whatever format that is compatible with websites will also show up on your store. In this case, I use a GIF, so I will just change it. And I will use a graphic that I already have here and save it. Now let's see how this will reflect on my website. And I have a really nice graphic with a blur that I already prepared. So you can add whatever you need here, except that you will need to comply to certain specifications. Sometimes they won't be as clear, as there's a lot of variation between images and how to edit them, but they will adjust to the best of their ability so they look nice. In my case, I really like this graphic that I made myself some time ago. So let's move into the next options, like the header. The header is the header logo, and the header background corresponds to this section of your online store. This is the logo, and this is the background that is behind a black layer. So I will use the logo here. I will change things a bit. We have a new logo, so let's use that one. And open the store. And now we're showing up on my own customer site. And let's go back and now add a header background. For the header background, I would like to use, let's use the same graphic that I used here, but expand it. Okay, give me one moment. Let's use a taco because I really love tacos here. So let's use this taco background. Looks really nice. And open the store, and we'll see the background behind the black layer that we have, that this is to improve contrast, and we will see my new logo showing up here. Now let's go into accent colors. This is very important because as the others are just aesthetic and do not require to be readable, the rest of the website will need to be readable for people with problems with color tones or are colorblind. So we will need to be very specific about the contrast values to make it a readable experience. So there is an indicator here that will let you know when the contrast value is above or below 4.5, that is ADA compliance. So for example, here my contrast ratio is 5.28. So if I go here to the color selector and start moving around, I'll start having problems or I will have an indicator that everything is good to go. I have to be really careful with the color I choose, and this is just because we need you to avoid any kind of lawsuit on your website, because we want people to be able to access and feel like they're included too on our website readability.